Hey everybody, I'm Axel back with more reactions with the next. As always, remember to support the original content creator by using the links on screen and in the description below. If you'd like to support our channel, use the info at the end of this video to like, comment, subscribe, follow, join our Discord, or become a patron at patreon.com/3D. Thanks for listening to my boring spiel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Axel
and Vinny,
and we're back with more reactions
with the next.
And yeah, we are continuing on the journey. We're trying to stay as consistent as we can. We're working to get ahead, get you guys some side episodes, get the Patreons what they need. But, you know, life has its ups and downs, and we have things we got to do too. So we get to them whenever we can. Today we're doing episodes 78, 79, and 80, I think. So
I don't know. You're the guru. You're the one leading me on the journey.
Hey, look, man. I'm the guru. I'm leading you, but you're supposed to be keeping track. If you're not learning anything, what's the point?
I'm keeping track of information, not numbers.
All right. Well, then you tell me what happened last time.
So, last time, it was the epic battle at the end there with, the last of the Baroque works that were there. Mr. 3. Sanjin came through out of nowhere because, you know, he was out hunting. And everyone was about to freeze, and then, Usopp saved the day with Koro the bird with oil-infused rope.
I can see how hard it was for you to say that. I can see the difficulty in your face. You had to, like, muster up the strength to, like, admit that he saved the day there. Yeah. But he did. And you did. Yeah. So good luck on both of you.
So, I mean, I'll give him his props when it's there, but I still do not like him as you know.
That's fair. Usopp's
but, you know, at least he's there for his group, so that's the big part. But, you know, like, so they did that, they freed the giant, and then we figured out that the other giant wasn't dead. Was it Bragi, or
I think that's
the one that's alive?
Well, they're both alive, but the one that wasn't down was, I always get them mixed up. I think Bragi's the tall one and Dory's the short one, but it's probably the opposite. Yeah. They'll tell us.
But yeah, so like they thought he was dead, and then he was like, "Ow, I'm just hurt." He's like, yeah, because the other one was all sad, and then they were gonna leave the island because Sanjin, when he went to he found Mr. 3's hideout, the Unluckies came by, and it was kind of unlucky for them.
He killed that bird.
Yeah, that bird.
That bird is dead.
He said. But he got what is it?
Eternal pose.
Yeah, an eternal pose to Alabaster. So I think that's where we're heading off to. And the two giants beat a giant goldfish.
Yeah, which
with like a combo Kamehameha type move.
The name of their move is Hakoku. I can never say the word correctly. Sovereignty. I can't.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, they were gonna get eaten, and like it was perfectly timed. Like they went through, and like they were like, wee. It was perfect.
It was definitely a cool sight, and I thought they had missed some stuff. I even stated so in the last one, but actually, I forgot they pushed it to the next episode for some reason. It doesn't make sense, but it is
the
next episode. But we're gonna get into that. We don't want to spend too much time talking because we also want to get to maybe got high school today for those people who are still interested in that series from us.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Time is what it is. And one other thing I was going to note just before we got into it to kind of like push the kind of writing that Oda does. So do you remember? You probably forgot them all because I know you don't like him. But do you remember Usopp on the ship talking about how a giant goldfish sounded familiar?
Mm-hmm.
That's because one of the stories and the lies that Usopp told to Kaya was that
a giant goldfish
that had poop the size of islands.
And they said that it did because they landed on one of the poops and thinking it was an island.
Yes, they did.
Oh gosh, that's wild.
Oda's really good at being like, hey, I remember that.
Because like when he said that, I was like, that did come into mind, but I didn't say anything because I was into the
scene. Yeah, it was a good fight scene too. But it's just one of those.
That is
things.
Cool how now that we actually look back into it, like how that did happen. That is cool.
And there'll be little things like that. Anyway, we're gonna get started, guys. We're gonna see the past of Dory and Bragi. Kind of once again, I thought we had missed it, so I was gonna show them a little bit of it, and I kind of messed up, but we didn't get too far in before I realized my mistakes. So let's go. Yeah, it's only in one side.
Well, I'm used to having the sound on this side anyways.
Ooh.
So I can hear you.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, Luffy. Oh shit. I keep
Uh-oh.
forgetting. It's alright. We didn't miss anything too important yet. Just to stop crying and shit.
Sorry, y'all don't want to see that.
Nobody want to see that. Not even Usopp fans. Let's see him crying.
Oh no. That last move broke their weapons.
Took him out, bro. To be fair, they talked about it last time. 100 years of fighting.
Yeah.
Those things were done.
Oh.
And that is the noise of One Piece. Once again, he is an excellent story writer.
So those aren't stones. Those are the skulls of the animals they hunted.
So his Broggy is the shorter one. Around. Once again, I just love it because it's always that moment when you hit that and you're like, oh, wow, it all comes full circle.
That's crazy though, you know what I mean? Like to think that he had it set up like that for that island.
Mm-hmm. And that's just one island. And he wrote a huge, not huge, but a pretty well written history for it. Everyone's huge because they're giants. They're big.
Nami's sweating over there. Uh-oh. King Simp himself.
Simp G. To be fair, those do look fire.
Alright, they guys are training about to make me go do more push-ups. I already did my push-ups for the day, man.
Oh, you didn't see it.
That was like easily 3,000, 2,000 pounds because those were 100 kilograms each. Yeah, that's about like 2,000 pounds. That was.
And he's just doing his reps with it at like 2,000. Oh, this guy.
Uh-oh.
Did it. Ew. Is it a bee?
It is.
Ah, shit.
Huh.
We're lucky he won't fuck with us. At least it's not a wasp. Looks like it's just a bee.
No, yeah.
Now Vinny's distracted by the bee.
They said, you?
You?
Just you?
I don't know the transfer, but I think that's pretty high. It's definitely over 100.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 110 or 111. Like how even Karu is fucking flipping out. That's Luffy. 100 but I think you actually gotta wait shit. That's not good. Now he's gonna be pissed. I think he fell somewhere. Yeah, I don't hear him anymore.
Just be careful over there.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Damn, it was a wasp too. When you the boss.
Even Carl's like, where do I go?
What do I do? What do I do?
You had me in the first half.
They got us in the first half. Ah!
Nami saved the day. Oh.
Hey man, everybody's got their piece to do. It's all important.
They were literally headed straight for it.
See the size of it though?
Yeah.
It's fucking monstrous.
That thing would have picked up Laboon. Maybe had a little trouble at first, but
They'd have got him up eventually. I told you to stop freaking out, Karu.
I mean, if you, I don't know, run really fast.
Chakra man.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say that, but it's too obvious. Uh-oh.
Alright, let's see how this mouse works. You can push it up here. Alright, so we did figure out that the mouse... It is still Logitech's issue because it's the distance. It can't go farther than like 5 or 6 feet. Awful. How'd you feel about that episode? It was kind of mid. You know,
yeah, it was a good episode. You know, just it was one on the sea. You know, I expected that, but you know, it's it kind of goes to show. You know, you kind of need a doctor. So I'm like, that's why I was surprised that.
Oh wait, maybe it's not. Yeah, you're good. I thought it was. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to have episodes where you're getting places. You think people can stand on the ocean only with chakra or faith?
Oh, well.
You see, he's literally holding the bed up in the air. What's up? You're also a pirate. Just a reminder.
Surprised me.
It's a bit surprising. Again, then you never like expect it. You're like, what dude standing on the ocean? Oh, he's on a submarine. Cool. No, wait, we can discuss this.
No.
I like you, Vivi, but you are not a shooter.
Oh, hey.
I love his fighting style. Spinny kicks.
I'm gonna kick a motherfucker into another motherfucker. I hit another motherfucker.
3 motherfuckers for the price of 1. I love how that just all lifted off the ground.
Goodbye.
I
Now we'll have your ship.
don't remember this. I don't know what this is. Oh, I remember.
Nani? She found one already?
Mm-hmm. Although I think it's just like a 3rd grade sword or whatever Rio Wazumono. Or I can't remember what the grades are.
You can't be so clumsy with such a sharp sword.
Yeah, we don't need more Kuinas. How dumb would you feel when you meet a guy named Mr. Zero, though? Especially in like an anime.
You just got played. Ha!
Okay.
He's trying not to snitch, but he snitched on himself.
Off snitching.
So I'm guessing Captain Smoker over here been to the Grand Line before.
So he's from Navy HQ, which is in the Grand Line.
Oh. No wonder why the Navy and the Seven Warlords are all like, like,
Yeah.
here, stay off my back. Oof, she looks bad.
She's an idiot. Little things like that add a lot to a show, I feel like.
Oh yeah. I seen it coming though when it went like
Oh
that.
yeah,
I
when it
was
went
like, wait
sideways, you're
for
like,
it, wait for it.
yeah. You're creeping me out. Really? Thanks. It's not a compliment.
Yo,
You notice she said at least.
16.
It's kind of like what it's like living here.
Yeah.
What day is it today? It's winter, summer. What does that even mean? It's gonna snow and then goddamn sun. You're gonna get a sunburn.
Or it'll be hot and then snow. One or the other. I don't know.
We're not sure. Stable weather means an island is nearby. Gotta move the mouse so I can use it. That's so dumb. Just go look, I got her covered. It's like I know you want to go and look. So Luffy.
Luffy's never seen snow, I'm guessing. This might be the first time.
Couldn't say. Could not tell you, honestly, and I'd have to think hard to remember.
No, when they first went on the Grand Line, it snowed.
That's true. But he would never have seen a snow island.
True.
That's how dumb he is. He's so dumb he's immune to the elements.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They messed up.
Do, 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 do. And then to the next episode. And we should be right about here. Oh, look. Oh, now you can look. Alright. Alright, there we go.
He's learning. He's new. He's new.
To be fair, they could just beat him up and made him take him to a doctor.
True.
Force really pretty much can't solve everything.
Yeah.
People, non-violent people don't like to admit that, but at the end of the day, Force is the end decider. Power. Protein.
Mm-hmm. He said, just don't forget how to bow.
Look at his fucking leg.
I mean, just don't do anything wrong to Luffy's crew, and you ain't got no problems. That's all.
Pretty much. Ordinary citizens watching out for pirates. It's a hiking bear. That's dope, man.
I like your cut, G. I'm sorry, that's just all I could think about when I heard her, when I heard the high five. Just, I like your cut, G.
Oh shoot, that stretch. It's a long one. I just noticed he's using like one of Zoro's swords or somebody's sword to like hold her up.
I think it might be one of Big Man's.
Probably. Like a ton of snow.
Ooh, we got the new character thrown into the mix.
Holy shit, man. Even watching it now, you see these things.
Every time they're just dodging him. That poor rabbit. Poor rabbit.
He's asking for it. After the first couple tries, he's just gonna be like, "Alright, that sucked." Like something, you know.
Just like, these guys ain't normal. I can't catch them. Oh.
So they're polar bears, I'm sure of it. Luffy.
Uh-oh. That's not good then.
To
Well,
be contended,
at least for the other guy.
right? Well, that was episodes I think 78 through 80. What'd you think of them, Vinny?
I like them. You know, it's what I expected, you know, to be watching a series this long. And, you know, I kind of, it's not what I expect it to be like the scenes like these, you know, where we're in the middle of the ocean or in the Grand Line. But the biggest, you know, thing that's different, you know, is like what threw me off, of course, is how Vivi was. Because, you know, she's the princess and her town is pretty much in a whole, like, civil war. So it was like, oh, yeah, she does need to get back. But then she was like, nah, we need our navigator to get back. We don't get her good, we're not going anywhere. So, like, it was really cool, you know, and, like, it's just something I didn't expect. So it's really nice.
One Piece is pretty good about doing unexpected things. It's also very good about, once again, even little pieces like the whole thing. Right, when you come to Little Garden, you're like, what are we doing here? Like, it's just a stop on the road. There's no important piece. But by the time you leave Little Garden, the story has been built and cut in such a way that you appreciate it as a step along the journey. Like, even
Yeah.
though it may be like, not, you know what I mean, it doesn't help us find this, you know, aside from being
Yeah.
one more island, it doesn't help us find the One Piece.
Yeah.
But every episode is filled with purpose and movement. Like, there is no episodes really where you're just like sitting and waiting and
Okay.
like, you know, I'm trying to think of similar kind of ones, but like, and there are times like that for sure, but I feel like a lot of One Piece, even, you know, the story as we move towards the Drum Kingdom, right? That whole space on the water, there's things that they're showing you that are important, like Nami getting sick, Zoro training and healing.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see, you know, more personality and character traits from people like Usopp and Luffy and Vivi. You know what I mean? Such as that, and their interaction with the villagers that kind of build up their characters.
Yeah.
And so by the time they actually do something, for instance, like Dory and Broggy, you spend so much time kind of building up who these characters are. By the time that their story ties in, it doesn't matter what's happening. You just appreciate it for what's going. You know what I mean? When you
Yeah.
see that story of Dorian Broggy and it ties back into the Zoro Sanji stuff, you appreciate it. You know what I mean? Whether or not
Because it was, it's cool to see that, you know what I mean? Like, because I didn't expect that to be the island that they had been at that whole time with, and then, how the animals that they were in a contest, like, I'm guessing they didn't even realize they were in a contest until that little girl came
yeah,
up.
she's like, so who won the contest? What contest? Oh
What?
shit! And then they're just like, who won it bigger? And it was very interesting. So you asked earlier too, were they the leaders? They're actually co-captains of the giant warrior
Oh, so
pirates.
they're both like they share the title of
Yes,
captain.
and
Okay.
the cool part is that Oda draws parallels, such as between Broggy, Dorian, Zoro, and Sanji, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very similar, like the size thing, that the whole fighting aspect of their relationship, and then he draws and shows differences in being like, all right, yes, that's there, and they end up here, but that's because they don't have someone like Nami to bonk them on the head and say, hey, I'm leaving. I don't care who
Yeah.
won the hunting contest. You know what I mean? Like, you guys can fight it out on the way. But it's little things like that where you get a lot, and then also you mentioned it, new characters that were once again entering portions of the story where more people are going to come into the mix, where it's no longer just like the five of us
Yeah.
and like, all right, we got two people on the enemy crew who matter or something, or
Mm-hmm.
like in the last one we had three. You know what I mean? Mr. Three and Mr. Five and
Was it Miss Wednesday?
and four actually, Miss Valentine's Day and Miss
Oh, Sunday.
no, Miss All Sunday. That's not Miss All Sunday. That's Miss Golden Week.
Mm.
Miss All Sunday was the one on the boat who blew up the dude in the wake.
Oh yeah, but she's the isn't she the
Mr.
one? Yeah.
Zero's partner, yeah. Uh and then Dorian Broggy, and so from there we had already kind of jumped up from the number of basic, three extra characters plus two plus our crew, whereas like the Arlong's saga, which is like one of our bigger ones,
Mm-hmm.
also Loge Town, but Arlong you have the three in Arlong's crew and then us.
Yeah, the mains.
And I can tell you, for with very few exceptions in that sense, that it continues that way. Like, as you go along, more and more people are added into this giant world of a mix where you're just like, all right, I can't just watch one piece of this anymore.
Yeah.
I have to watch a lot of One Piece in order to like remember even some of these
Yeah. Well,
characters.
that's why I like how we have our setup, and it's just beautiful because like I'm retaining a lot of the information, and that's really keeping me in tune with the show. Because if I start forgetting about the show, then that's when I'm like, eh. It's a good show, but it didn't get me in tune enough to watch it. But like as we're doing this, I'm getting more and more involved. Like I'm liking the characters more, except for Usopp.
And once again, that's the thing about One Piece and why people like it so much is partially the length. Like, people complain about the length before watching it, but watching these characters for this amount of time and spending this amount of time learning about them, understanding their
Yeah.
character, you begin to connect with them. Where you're like, well, yeah, I understand this person. I
Well, I
care
just I
about this
realized it
character.
because like I was watching Naruto by myself downstairs like yesterday or 2 days ago, and I ran through like 10 episodes, and I was like, yeah, I definitely gotta look into other stuff if I'm watching this fast, because I'm like I watched that too many times, so this really helps me, to
Well,
dive into
there's
some other
lots of
stuff.
good series. I mean, I've told you there's dozens and
Yeah,
dozens of great manga and anime out
and
there.
and Jordan just gave me his Funimation, so
Animation's got some pretty good stuff. I mean, I could give you some recommendations on there. I'm sure they got a bunch of great stuff. But we'll do that another
yep,
time because we still have maybe stuff to do. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. We really
yep,
appreciate you. If
yep.
you
We
want to
love you
check out
guys.
more, as always, we have them on a playlist. We're trying to get to more episodes. I know it usually takes a little while for people to jump on and see them, and maybe when we get to 100 and have a decent amount, people will start coming by and saying hello.
Yep.
But until then, we still appreciate you guys, and check the bumpers on both ends for info how to support, info on the original content creator, as well as how to support us. And I'm Axel,
I'm Vinny
and this is basically Ben Reactions.
with an X.
A. Now I gotta figure out how to turn the recording off, because the mouse does not like me sometimes.